Kind of since Xuân song, because getting reliable damage just isn't the same as before. Those big SMEB initiations, the famous one back at Worlds, so much more tricky to pull off without a lot of setup CC.
Well, up into the top lane, Crash looking for a gank, walks up, the Cocoon will come through, they're going to jump on, Expression taking up the tower for now. And it looks like they might just be satisfied.
Aggro's reset.
Oh, they're going to go ahead and reset this one. Crash has that repel to go up into the air. There we go. Expression flashes out before the second turret shot can come through. And
Pots, because he did go for the completed chain, didn't have a lot of gold afterwards. Yep. Repel on the depth charge.
Yeah, nice repel there from Crash to take him out to safety. And now Pawn is wrapping his way around.
They know there's no shockwave.
Do they want to commit here? It's going to be the ball coming down. Expression goes with the slicing. Maelstrom locks up score. And SMEB going to come up with the double kill. Pawn is able to trade one back as he gets rid of the cannon. Looks like he's going to be able to walk. He will get spotted out. Flash forward just to get the root off the auto attack. SMEB will get stunned up, but here comes Score, and he's got plenty of damage, what with Expression being isolated. He's got to flash away right at the last second, but Score has the leap. Takes a couple turret shots, otherwise ignoring the objective. Meanwhile, here we go again. Expression trying to lightning rush away, gets dragged in. Slicing Maelstrom comes down, but he has no way to get out of this one. He gets taken out. Nicely done by KT. Well,
interestingly, they're actually going for a lot of aggression here. SMEB,
okay.
No flash.
Yeah, it's going to be TP in. Cocoon does land onto SMEB.
Turn kill.
You have to think that, yeah, he will be going down here, just trying to buy as much time as he can, give him a runaround, but doesn't make it very far, so Expression will be able to pick up his third kill.
Second is the building. We saw this before. SMEB doesn't have flash for another few seconds.
Yeah, here we go again. The turret goes down, slicing Maelstrom there to lock him up. He's going to pop the ultimate to try to buy some time.
Catch CC into more CC.
Speaking of catching, that's another grass coming through on the Pawn.
Nice.
Beautiful flash forward by Gorilla.
Often shouldn't be in range of the Orianna. Yep, it's gank time.
Yep, Expression. Not much he can do. Pushed way too far forward. Did get a lot of damage on the
tank. It is pretty hard. You don't have a Nautilus to walk next to the turret as
Crash goes low, but Score. He's getting hit up by that Nethergrass. Curtain call comes through from Bray, looking for Mata. One more shot ought to do it, but just finds Pawn on the other side.
A lot of damage on Pawn.
And yeah, that's going to be a kill coming through though. As
barred on the enemy team, and you want to stop the initiation is Score.
Oh, Fly. He gets caught, but that's going to be the lockdown coming through from Bray. Finds him with a deadly flourish. He's able to snipe him out with the curtain call.
Crash.
Now depth, he will juke back, not going to get caught by the Cocoon, but Mata gets locked down by the Nethergrass. Big shockwave going through, helps take out Gorilla. Deadly flourish connects yet again on the Mata, but
50% health. LONGZHU being really interesting here. They're going for a very, very aggressive two-man Baron. There's no way KT is expecting this.
They have no vision of this. They see Expression in the
do
bottom lane.
They're so
Crash
low.
goes low. They're going to have to peel back off of this one. Bray, he dies. Oh no, what a botch take.
For you to actually test other objectives, and maybe we'll get a pick of our own.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to wait for Fly. Let's go ahead, jump right on him.
KT need one of the picks that actually they got previously. That's why they look for one.
Sticking around for quite some time. Goes up with the repel. Nethergrass down on a Mata. Gets interrupted by the shockwave. Gorilla's going to be the first one to fall. Crash going to follow suit as Pawn picks him up with the command move. Mata still alive, and now Pawn trying to jump on the fly. He doesn't have anywhere to go. Uses the blast cone to try to create some distance, but here comes Score. Right over the wall, takes him out, and now 3 members down, 50 seconds on Fly. KT might have just gotten handed a Baron.
Yeah, LONGZHU were just too far up. The communication fell apart. They had a must-win situation, sending Expression to bot. Speaking of Expression,
he's getting chunked out. They're able to take out Mata. Bray picks up the kill, but they're going to lose the cannon at the same time. That's going to be the curtain call. SMEB is very tanky, as it would turn out, so Baron goes over to KT. Huge botch play by LONGZHU, and suddenly
and it's going to be a first inhibitor against the run and play for KT Rolster.
Such a massive turnaround, and LONGZHU, they really got to be punishing themselves mentally at the moment.
And now stuff like this doesn't matter, even though Expression was winning. If you want to turret dive, though, that's the answer for them.
Yeah, they want to try to really knock this one down. Expression
my!
Bray just gets caught and deleted right off the bat. Pawn coming up with the kill. Redemption comes down just to heal up there. Very minimal wounds. Gorilla, he gets hit by that dredge line. He's going to fall. A double kill for Pawn. Can he find more? Looks like Fly and Crash will both be able to exit safely, but a second inhibitor will be going down.
Watch where Expression is onto the
still trying to push as fast as he can. Yeah, he's knocking down one Nexus turret. He's going to be able to get this. LONGZHU, how do they play this? They just try to delay the backs. Looks like SMEB's going to be the only one falling back, but we've already seen that Expression, he can handle this Nautilus. He might be able to end the game. The turret's getting ready to go down.
He's tanking the turret. He's not going to be able to end the game, Achilles. It's actually going to be KT that's going to be looking for the finish.
Oh, so close yet so far away. Expression. Looks like he nearly had it, but now Crash going in. Desperation. Can't even go for the repel. Fly going in. Trying to get some damage on the depth. Flashes into his face, but just can't do enough. Bray.
Interesting.
Definitely not something you would expect to be in Fly's wheelhouse, the Jace.
So why you see this is that the Jace on red side
Increasingly difficult. Frey.
Oh, he's dead!
Good lord, that damage coming through. Def just snipes him right into the face. Reaver first, but he's going to be going for the man immune as well. Meanwhile, Crash in the river,
So
taking
squishy.
a hell of a lot of damage from Score. He's going to flash the wall. Take one more taste of Veer. There we go. They'll take him out. 2 wards it down. Pawn's here to join. They jump onto Crash, and he just gets annihilated. Score comes up with the kill. Expression trying to make it back under the tower, but Score's got plenty of damage. He's got a red buff to slow him up. The gravity field just to really lock him out.
theoretically you've got a super team, so that's exciting times for them. There's more kills up top, I guess.
I mean, it's exciting times for Smeb and Score, not so much for Expression. He still doesn't have the flash available, just trying to distract Score as long as possible. But he still goes down in the end, 3-0-1. For the Kazakhs, considerably better game compared to the first. Fly goes in for a trade on the pawn, but takes a lot from that Chaos Storm. They're not done yet. Here comes Gorilla with Prey in tow. Can they answer with a kill? Pawn goes low. The Devourer comes through, teleport, coming out from Smeb. Doesn't have a flash to try to get in range of Gorilla to lock somebody down, but Score's coming on the backside. Prey going, it goes to assists in, just having Expression constantly hounded. Gorilla gets a Devourer in onto Mata, but there's no one there to really pick up the kill. Fly coming around from the side, Silence coming through. Gorilla is able to pop the Grey Health in time, gets the stun out, but the Chaos Storm comes through. Fly is able to snipe out the Malzahar. They get the flash away from Gorilla, however.
Even more disgusting when they're delaying the game is Fly's. There was something here on Pawn.
Yeah, he's gonna get locked up. Gravity field does go away. Now Crash jumping forward. Pawn's still alive though, gets the heal coming out from depth, but it's not enough to keep him alive. He will go down. Now 4 members of LONGZHU here in the bottom lane, but Fly and Crash both so very low. Big shot. Nice pickup for them. Smeb looking like he wants a piece of Expression though. Jumps on him immediately, hasn't taken much damage, and now with Mata roaming up, has the Nether Grasp available. You have to think that Expression might just be falling yet again. Hasn't popped the slicing. Maelstrom might not even get a chance to. Nether Grasp comes through, he gets silenced. And the Maelstrom from LONGZHU maybe looking for something in mid though. Cocoon gonna go wide, but Pawn still takes a huge burst of damage. Jump forward by Prey, able to take him out with that short fuse auto attack. And they come up with it. Devour from come up with a steal or to chunk them out. Getting Corruption, not gonna connect onto the Jace because it's just gonna find Gorilla. And the piercing arrows just chunking through everybody. Score flashes over the wall, but
1Q here.
Sauce comes out, but now here comes Smeb. Propel up into the air, Crash keeping himself alive for a little bit longer. The heal is there to help him escape down to that tier 2 tower. Expression comes in with the slicing Maelstrom. Won't find depth like he wanted, but instead finds Smeb. And Smeb is ready to take a big chunk off of this cannon yet again. Piercing arrow connects, Expression goes low. And meanwhile, on the other side of things, Mata
is soloed down by a support and also some jungle camps.
Yep, Expression. So we have a week off before we do come back. We'll be back on a Wednesday of next week. Prey, I mean...
he already used his satchel as well.
Yep. Almost gets a kill on the depth. A little bit more AP. Might have been able to come up with that one, but... versus Afrika. So we'll get to see Smeb versus Marin. So how's that for some nice hype? As Crash goes down.
Well, Expression 3-4 years. Prey and Gorilla just as much time as... this isn't a duel. There's a lot of experience on the side of LONGZHU. A super team in itself, a lot of talent there.
Oh boy.
As more people will die. So, there's a lot to worry about, honestly, Achilles. That
Score going low. There we go.
the mentality side seems to...
if he tries to go in with the repel, he's looking for it. Crash pushing forward. Nethergrass comes through. Gorilla just now going to Devour. Tries to spin him over the wall. Won't find it. Mata goes low. Crash, he's going to have to jump in there. The Baron is being delayed so long by KT. They can just hold on to this one, but no, it's not going to be confirmed by Crash. Can't come up with a steal. Depth actually gets the last hit in.
With a wave clear advantage.
Yeah, and I mean, they don't even lose the tier 1 turn and bot. Now Expression look like he's going to lose his life. Vaughn pushing up, getting that move speed from the Q, but Gorilla will be able to take him out of the safety, spits him out, but he gets locked into that gravity field. Goes low, has to pop that Grey Health. There we go, barely does it in the last second, but it's not going to be enough by the look of things to keep himself alive. He goes down, Pawn coming up with a kill, and now Smeb just diving right into the back line. Such a tanky Maokai will finally fall in the end as Expression picks up the kill, but that's already 3 dead on the side of LONGZHU just for Smeb, and you have to think that KT should be able to knock down the inhibitor, maybe even end the game right here.
Well, the minion waves are so far away, Achilles. They're tanking up, and inhibitor turn, Score's dead.
He does get executed, so yeah, actually, Going so ham inside the base. Oh boy, now they're going to try to turn this one around. Missile Voyage coming through, Gorilla jumping in, and Pawn sticking around way too long.
For the push, but right Slory will answer it.
Comes in with a lightning rush, but they'll just get locked down. Slicing Maelstrom yet again, only going to do so much. Score does go decently low, but he's able to finish him off. Hell of a lot of damage coming through from Score. Turret does go down in the bottom lane. Depth down to about half HP. Inferno Bomb comes down. Mata dropping quite low. Gorilla trying to get on top of him to come up with the kill, but just can't find it yet. Prey will be able to get it with the short fuse in the end, but here comes Pawn. Back around the side, drops the Gravity Field with the Chaos Storm on the fly, trying to come up with the kill. The Hex Drinker is there. He jukes out of the Storm with the To the Skies, but it doesn't matter. Depth is there to help his mid laner out. Comes up with a kill. No seal coming through from Crash. Score will be able to smite this out. Crash will lose his life for it as Smeb takes away the killing blow. A 3-for-1 Expression trying desperately to knock down this inhibitor. And KT looks like they might just be able to answer in time. Here comes Smeb, slicing Maelstrom down immediately. Score to back him up. A couple more shots. Can he get it? No! Tries to flash away. Goes down in the end. 90 HP. That inhibitor, not long for this world, will go down. KT, do they just keep pushing? It's 10 seconds out on Fly. This could be a little bit risky, but they have the TP coming through from Smeb.
Yeah, it's one load of minions clear, but not all of them. Maokai will walk up. I think it's going to be the series for KT, Achilles.
It's definitely looking that way. Gorilla doing his damnedest to tank up, but it's just not enough. Smeb smacks him down. The Nexus turrets fall, and KT Rolster now with this exposed Nexus should be able to finish off the game. LONGZHU just trickling in one by one, hopelessly trying to stave them off, but in the end, KT will close this out. Another 2-0 victory for them.